listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. It is Wednesday evening, and you are live with the show. And today, your host, Coach Q, is in the house. And also...
Yep, you know, B-Luv's in the house, too. What's up, everybody?
What's up, B-Love? And ladies and gentlemen, we also have a guest in the studio with us this whole hour. So Coach Nick Sansi from the Winnebago Public School is here also to spread some love and some words along. Football season's up, so I'm going to make sure that he gets all the notices out. And he's got some special announcements, too, for the other fall sports, the girls golf and cross country.
Nice.
So, Coach Nick, say what's up.
Hey, how's it going? Appreciate you guys having me.
Yes, indeed. Hey, B-Luv, man, it's been a couple weeks, since our last episode. Remember our last episode we had?
Yep.
We went live out there to the Power Ground.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty interesting, huh? We was all snuggled into a little bitty.
Just that quick, I forgot that we did it out there. That's nuts.
But hey, just to recap though, real quick, it was a pretty interesting episode last time we was on. Mm-hmm. We had Kiara Wolf come on. She was the head lady dancer for the powwow, and she came out and gave her whole story on her upbringing, how she is into sports with her kids, and then also pushing her family through powwows and stuff, and got the honor of being the head lady dancer.
Yeah, I seen her out there. I was working security out there, and I seen her on Saturday during the day. Saturday, like more towards the afternoon, about 1 or so, and she was walking somewhere, and I asked her, I said, "How's your feet feel? How you feeling?" And she was walking regular, but she looked at me. She kind of rolled her eyes and shook her head. She's like, so I know she was feeling. She said, "I'd be all right if I get one of these." And she actually had some walking shoes on.
Oh yeah,
must have had some comfortable Nikes on, and she was walking.
Man, you gotta switch up.
Put some beads on it or something like that. Or, ain't nobody can tell.
Get some new N7s or something. Some light ones, some walking shoes or something. That's pretty dope. Hey, but I do gotta give it up for her and Diami.
Yeah.
Man, those guys, they danced all weekend.
Yep.
They danced all weekend, and then just so proud of them. They're their first time through doing this stuff, and they look like they've been doing it for years.
Yeah, and then Diami Saturday morning ran the 7-mile run, first place in that overall.
Yeah.
And then he come right back on, threw his regalia on, and he danced all day again in the heat.
Yeah, definitely got to give Diami a shout out too,
Yeah.
because he did all that, and he was up at 6 in the morning for flag raising too, because he sings with Grey Wolf.
Oh wow!
So
that's good
so
stuff.
a full weekend of doing the power thing for Diami and for Kiara. So big shout out to you guys, man. That's my early shout out.
Yeah,
that was my early shout out. Just to give it up for those two, dancing all weekend, dancing every song, every special. It's hard on your body, your feet, and your mind. So you guys, good job.
I just make my back and knees hurt just thinking about that right now. That's wild.
So, Coach Nick, did you make it out to Powell this year?
A couple times. I went out there to go watch Pat Burt dance.
Okay, Pat. Yeah. One of the football players. There you go. Hey, so did you stick around for either one of the fancy dance contests that was put on? There was a Battle of the Bustles on Saturday, and then Diami had Battle of the 402 on Sunday.
Pat was in the Battle of the Bustles.
Oh, okay, good.
I got to watch him in that one.
So you got to watch it. All right, good. Hey, so what did you guys think of that?
I didn't get to see the one Saturday, but I seen Diami's on Sunday, and I like how he spread the love between the top 5 dancers.
Yeah,
a couple of them question to me. I'm not a power guy, but from what I seen, who I think look good, and then my boy Big Butch was judging the 2 that and I thought he went the wrong way on that one. So I was teasing him on the phone right after that, and it was crazy. But good, I liked it. I was impressed. I mean, geez, that's why I go to powwow. I go out to watch men's fancy, eat an Indian cheeseburger. Now I was watching my grands dance. That's the only reason I go out there.
Good.
Unless we're working or something, stand for a stand
or security.
Yeah. But I mean, that was impressive. I like watching the men's fancy dance. It's pretty cool.
So how'd Pat do then?
Well, he's only 17 right now, so he didn't actually get to place in the men's divisions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep on forgetting he's so young.
Yep. Another native athlete, Xavier Littlehead.
Okay.
He played basketball at either Haskell or Bacone College.
Yeah.
He was out there.
Yeah, Xavier Littlehead. I remember he was. I think he might even won one of them.
Maybe.
He
definitely placed.
Definitely Xavier Littlehead, and then the other guy.
How come that name sounds familiar?
I believe he has an older brother that played with Aspen at Haskell.
Okay.
Ruben? There's an MC that goes around, and I think he used to be a ball player named Ruben.
That might be
Ruben
it. That might be the one I know.
That might be his pops.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or his older brother or something. Anyway.
Well, that's cool. Wow.
But yeah, the fancy dance. I actually told Naomi that out of fancy dance contests, because of the guys that were there, and then how it turned out, and then the eruption from the crowd. That was probably one of the best fancy dance contests that we had.
I think he posted that too. That he heard that, or someone else said that to him. That was probably the best one around that they ever had out there, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, you know who else I want to give a little quick shout out to out there is he's a little younger than us, but he's still out there doing his thing. It's Haga Cleveland.
Yep.
He won the men's grass out there, and he still got it too. Yeah. I'm just like.
Yeah, you gotta stay in shape. You dance all year long. You gotta keep staying in shape.
That's good stuff. Yeah, I got him on Snap, so I congratulate him, stuff like that. And I was icing my knees just thinking about him.
Yeah, I gotta. We actually, the show's got to give everybody a shout out. All the winners a shout out, because this year we brought up powwow a lot into sports.
Yeah.
And man, some of those kids, man, they just you can't stop them. They just keep on going. You know?
That's good
and then
stuff.
just to stay in shape to move your body like that for not just an entire song, but if you're doing it special, you might have to dance 4, 5, maybe 6 songs in a row.
And then everybody's saying one more.
And then you're like, but you're really thinking,
Sunday was 114 heat index, and they still one more. Let me change that real quick. Beth, did you almost fall again over here? Oh no! I thought Beth stubbed her hoof or something and took a stumble, but
kick one of those rugs over here. Hey, so since we're talking about powwow, B-Luv, let's get into some of the sports that happened during powwow.
Okay, and I didn't get a chance to reach out to Jason Bird. He hosted the annual horseshoe tournament behind his house there,
and Beth can probably find it.
He maybe and then I think the winners are on there.
But let's see, how'd that go then? Did you hear anything about it?
Well, like I said, I was working protecting the people, so so that's what I'm saying. I know he posted the results and stuff on there too. So he had good turnout though. I guess he had food there, and I think they had some sodas and waters for the kids and for the players, and I guess we had a real good turnout. They almost had like 6 pits going, and
oh man, that sounds good.
Good turnout there. So, I don't know, Jay, if you're listening, bud, I don't know if I could. I think Beth's trying to pull up the results there.
Yeah, she's trying to find them. If we find them, we'll definitely we'll let you guys know. But I do want to say thank you to Jay Bird, because there's an opportunity for somebody to run one out to the land of wellness with all those pits and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's just there's no shade. It's just out in the open.
Yeah.
And then it gets real busy out there during softball or during the softball tournament.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to park.
Yeah. And then Jay Bird didn't have shade either, so he on his post he told everybody, bring your chairs, bring your shade. So it turned out good. So he'd let everybody know ahead of time and everything. So did it pop up? I can't.
Yeah, right there. I'll read those winners off. So during the Winnebago powwow, Jason Bird, one of the community members, put on a horseshoe tournament. Man, look at the money involved in that. All right, so I'm not gonna say the money, but first place goes to Hannah Crow and Avery Hawk. Avery Hawk. Second place goes to Duran Blackfish and Luther Whitewater.
Oh, nice.
A couple old school homeboys.
Yeah.
Third place looks like Randall Tyndall and Onawa Dennis, they call him. And there's an LOL, so that's probably not his real name, but that's what they probably call him.
His name's Dennis, but he's from Onawa.
That's why the LOL up there?
Yeah. And I don't think I know his last name. That's right. Yeah.
And then so fourth place goes to Mooch Hamilton and Brian Jackson. So that was a good tournament ran by Jason Bird there.
And then a lot of the big names besides Luther, like Bid, he played, Pops played, Uncle V played, and none of those guys played. So the horseshoe's coming around. It's coming a long way.
As a matter of fact, I mean, you are also a witness to horseshoe around here too, because of all the years we've been around here.
Mm-hmm.
How when Pops kind of first started having the pits out to his house.
Yep.
A couple decades ago.
Yeah.
Right? It started off with just the homeboys.
Yep.
And next thing you know, you get word and the tournament gets bigger.
Yep.
The tournament gets bigger now. you got people just out there throwing shoes on random nights, even
Yeah.
when Pops and those guys aren't even around. You know,
Yep. Yep.
it's just kind of like a community.
And then Pops' area is all shaded and he keeps it up, and you know how it is out there. I mean,
That actually like probably drew a lot of people, and then there's a younger crowd coming up now too.
Yeah.
I noticed there's a lot of younger guys, so big ups for those younger guys for coming in and trying your stuff against all these old school guys and these veterans. I mean, they've been throwing shoes for years, and they make it look fun.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, so okay, so horseshoe tournament. There's a lot of pictures up on the screen right there for you guys that are viewing. Looks like up there in Sheridan Drive, aka the new ghetto.
The newer ghetto.
And then, well, it looks like they had wow, that whole middle area, B-Luv.
Hold on, let me try to hurt my back and turn around.
Yeah, you can see it. But yeah, it looks like a good turnout, man. So Jay Bird, big ups. And anybody who helped Jay Bird on that, man, big ups for you guys. Thanks for getting all the horseshoe players, all the guys
Look
out.
at all the shade.
Everybody brought their awnings and their shade. All right.
Good job,
All right,
Jay.
good
I
job.
didn't get to see all
Hey,
the pictures.
that
Good job,
actually
Jay.
makes it seem a lot better now.
You
that
can make a
have the
fine
visual.
wife one day, Jay Bird.
And that's the topic of today. No. So anyway, B-Luv, there was other things going on,
Golf
and
tournament.
I know you included yourself and participated in the golf tournament.
Yep.
I saw a little post, a little envelope that you had. So why don't you kind of take us through that golf tournament from like the vibes when you got there, golfing, and then when it was over.
It always turns out to be a good time golfing. You get all the old guys and all the newer guys that are coming up. My boy Kenny Blackhawk and his Joker Anthony Earth put it together. They put it on every year, and everybody, we always tease around about everybody who gets in and says, "Well, is Kenny just running it, or is he in it?" And then he's in it. So we're all like, crap, everybody got to play for second place.
Yeah.
Because, Kenny's good. And then Ken brings in the top of the line native boy, Rich Crow Eagle from up under the Dakotas. He's one of our boys I played basketball with against growing up. He's a real good golfer. And then Sammy, even though Sam's professional, those guys were the team to beat. And they end up winning it, of course, and they end up squeaking by, who was it, Ron Knorr, Jesse Smith, and I think those are Eugis kids. What's the golfer? Kelsey and Hana?
Yeah.
Okay, those two were on Ron Knorr, and they won it last year, beat Kenny Boy and them.
Oh,
so
okay.
then they flip-flopped this year. And then my team snuck in there and got third place in the championship flight.
Oh, that's good.
So we won good money. There was
Yeah.
good money involved.
And there's a lot of people.
Yeah, then they had a couple more flights, and then you had some of the locals win the second flight and on down. The results. I think Haniga announced it on Sunday morning at the powwow. Let everybody know stuff like that, how
Yeah,
it turned
yeah.
out and stuff. But real good turnout, So there was people. I'll give a shout out to my boy Dave Henry from Santee. He's one of the council members up there. Santee Sioux Tribe. They donated like $500 towards it.
Really?
Yeah, to help out with prize money or help out with whatever else. So shout out to my boy Dave Henry. He's always doing big things. So
Yeah, that's a good one right there. Hey, little history on Dave Henry. The young guy, when they were younger, came down. I ran a high school basketball tournament down here at the gym, and there was, I believe, 8 teams, and he was on the Santee team, and he was a freshman.
his boy Mark.
Mark Henry.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah,
Mark was Mark.
Yeah,
And he was a freshman. Mark was a freshman.
yeah.
After the term was over, I gave out 5 alternies in the MVP, and they got I think they got like 5th place or something like that, 4th place, and I selected 4 seniors for my all-stars, and then the freshman.
Really?
Yeah, he was hooping.
Mark could hoop a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. I didn't know that. He must not have got it from his dad. Well, you see, boy, bro, every time we get Dave going up there, man, he's always talking. He's good stuff, man.
Good stuff. I can't wait for you guys to head up to. You guys are heading up there in a couple weeks for a golf tournament.
We just, let's see.
September.
No, not a golf tournament. It was just an outing.
Outing?
Just an outing. It's kind of, like I said, talking about my boy Dave. He was gonna try to get us on and go do some gentleman games. And,
Oh, yeah.
And then he was gonna host host at his house or trying to get out the casino when he watched that Crawford fight. So that's
Terrence
what
Crawford fight,
that's why
yeah.
he's inviting us up so he can make a big weekend out of it. You know?
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely, man. I mean, I wonder how many people are gonna be doing those watch parties because I'm planning on doing it at my house. You know, so Kuna Bass and his wife, they got tickets to go to
Yeah.
for his birthday. They're gonna go watch the Crawford fight. Those tickets something else though.
yeah.
I
He
said, how much
that.
are those tickets, son? He says, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Then he told me to kind of way up there too. I said, if I don't go watch it up to Santee at Dave's house, I'll have the best seat in the house, sitting on my 86 on my recliner right there.
Yeah,
So
that'd be a good one. You know, I know you're gonna be watching that fight too, Nick. Right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I know you're a Crawford fan, or
Yep.
yeah. Let's go.
Nebraska boy.
Let's
right,
go,
baby.
man. I know. So that's gonna be something else that we're gonna have to follow on the show too. Is
Yeah.
come or the middle of September, definitely have a full or a half episode on Crawford.
yeah.
And
And then we'll be well into college football season too. So
oh man, we'll
the
have
Huskers play 11 o'clock that day.
on that day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They play at the end of the month here on a Thursday. They play down at Arrowhead down in Kansas City.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's on a Thursday night. So, and then
So who are they playing at Arrowhead?
Cincinnati.
Really?
Yeah. Cincinnati, then they got two more non-conference games, and then first conference game, they drew Michigan.
Ooh, Michigan. Let's go.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good one there too. So
Oh, we definitely got to try to get down and get a couple games this year live. You know.
I'd like to. Well, let's see how they start off first.
No, let's go to the first ones.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta
Let's
be
go to the
first
first ones.
Well, we got to get a hold of Hanky. We got to get a hold of Hanky Boy. He said he's going to the second one. It's his birthday, so he said.
Oh, okay.
I think he said he never been to one before.
Really?
Yeah, so we got to get Hanky Boy. I just talked to him just earlier this afternoon,
Oh.
and he said that I'm going to get down there, bro, for the second game. So I'm like, we'll see what happens. We'll have to go down
All right,
there.
all right, Nick. I know you went to a Husky game before, right?
No.
What?
Nope.
We got to get Nick down there.
Yeah, Nick, you got to get down there too. I always see you wearing royal blue though. Do you got Husker red?
Some.
So, that a boy.
I went to UNL for a semester and I played on their club lacrosse team.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Yep.
That's right. I'm sorry. Yep.
He knows. He knows.
We talked about Nick before on here a couple years ago. When
Before he
was
even came on.
Yeah.
The show. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Man, one time Nick, I was playing. I tried to play that one time with some. Geez, I think they were little girls, little third, fourth, maybe fifth grade girls once. I don't know. I was running around with one of them things. I had that ball and the dude shut down. The little girl come up, hit that stick, and made it hit right in the face. Yeah, and I was like, God dang.
That's a contact sport.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? And I was ready to bowl her over after that.
They're mad.
Yeah, his nose started bleeding. That little baller thing rolled out of there. Like, yeah, I'll trip you.
I know, right? I know. So I know that we're kind of like jumping from here to there and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I'm gonna ask Nick, hey, are you guys ever gonna try to get lacrosse up here?
I mean, I really like for it to happen. It's just in a difficult spot in Nebraska right now because it's non-sanctioned. It's technically a club sport right now.
Yeah.
And a lot of the bigger schools that have it, if we were to go and play in the same conference as them, it would just be tough because I know North Star, which is a pretty big program, they had to play a JV schedule for about 6 years because that's how long it took them to get on track with like those programs that have had it for like 6 years. Like
Oh, I see.
the
Yeah.
Millards, Creighton Prep,
Yeah.
Lincoln High. It took them that long to get competitive with those teams.
That's actually. I'm glad that I asked that because I always wondered that, and like if we don't ask those questions, we're not gonna know those things,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, that's good that he's here to answer that too. I mean, he knows.
Because
so
if
that's cool.
I'm just saying if
Yeah.
the school got big enough, because Winnebago's growing.
Yeah.
Winnebago's growing every year. But if the school gets big enough to do something like lacrosse, I mean, at least you have an idea, you know, from somebody else saying, hey, you know, it might take a while to get in there, you know,
Yeah. Well, just like what we thought with wrestling, you know, we start off with a few
Yeah.
wrestlers, and then next thing you know, now we're sending kids to state left and right, you know, girls and boys.
maybe that needs to be a move that needs to be made by the smaller schools. You know?
What season would it be?
It'd be in so if it were to get sanctioned, it'd get moved to the spring. Right now, it's a lot during the summer. So it,
Oh, yeah.
it like starts halfway through spring and it bleeds into the summer.
Kinda like baseball.
So I would say something
Yeah,
like baseball then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like baseball.
Man, that would actually work out pretty good because Winnebago don't have baseball.
Yeah.
And
But
then
they got football. Would it go into football season?
No.
no,
No.
that from the fall sports into the summer or the spring sports into the summer. That's where baseball kind of gets in there. But at the end, football,
Yeah.
end of the summer. I mean, you could. I don't know.
Yeah,
It sounds like something possible to do,
Yeah.
but you just got to have other schools that are on board to do it, other communities. So
Anybody else have any background with it besides you up there?
I mean, I know Max Little Walker. He played when we were in high school. We played on the same team together. Other than that, I really don't know a whole lot of guys that
I
have
don't
stayed
either.
consistent with it.
Wow.
you know.
Virginia Snake.
Oh, okay.
She played in high school. She played at was it Dochesney Academy?
Okay.
And I think she played on the club team at Dartmouth for a year.
Oh, well, she has
Not to
time now
ask her
because
about that.
she has time now because she passed the torch from her powwow princess thing.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Wow,
So
pretty
yeah,
cool.
and then I just got to give it a little shout out too, since we're talking about lacrosse a little bit. Give a shout out to Corey Holiday, because I remember Coach Corey was one of the guys that had you guys down there early in the morning. He was the only one trying to keep people going.
Yeah,
would
he was
get
trying
He would get donations and stuff with equipment and stuff.
That's
He's
right.
trying to do something all in his own time too.
Yeah. He's out in Hawaii where you
Where?
went to vacation,
I was
right?
in Hawaii now.
Vacation?
Yep. Yeah.
Vacation time, Hawaii? Yeah. Well, we're going to get into that, ladies and gentlemen, here in a little bit.
Well said, well said,
I'm trying to
sure.
give Buff and Nick kind of opportunity to kind of talk a little bit, because I'm going to take the mic here. No way.
Like I said, I found that video of the tsunami that hit out there, too.
Oh. Did you send it to Beth?
I did. I
Send it
think
to Beth.
I
She'll
got
play it up there.
Okay.
Okay, so we just got done talking about golf. We also talked a little bit about the fancy dance contest and stuff like that. Then the walk run a little bit. And we got the contest winners. I'm gonna give a shout out to these guys, B-Luv, while you're sitting there trying to find that video.
I got it. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna, and Beth, as I'm reading it, you can just kind of scroll up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna read off some of these dance contest winners from the Winnebago Powwow. Okay, and if I mess up the name, please forgive me, but I'm gonna get going. Okay, junior girls applique, Rosella Walker, Delise Blackfish, Vienna Barrage, Amaria Grant, and Monroe Menez, Momo. And then I want to say congratulations to Delise Blackfish too. She's also on my little Wowunks basketball team, and she is the new junior princess. So congratulations. Junior girls traditional combined, we got Kylie Thompson, Macy Goodfox, Ariana Robideau, Winter Johnson, Lily James. Junior girls jingle, Penny Miller, Kiana Claremont, Michaela Howard, Peyton Miller, Aviana Marufo. Ave! Another one of my ball players there. Junior girls fancy, Wakia Dolezal, Annabella Spoonhunter, Area Marufo, Presley Neiman, Mila Decora. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Junior boys Woodland, Baby Wham up in this piece. Yeah, Baby Wham was on this show, and he was putting on a show during Winnebago Powwow, man. And then they just came from a powwow up north at the Woodland Bowl in Kashina, and that's where all the woodland dances are from. That's where the boys' idols are from.
Yep.
And they champed out up there.
Yeah, I seen some of the video that I don't think it was his mom or dad posted, but someone else posted. They're really talking him up again here. Drum group got him twice.
Ah.
But he tried to do it and played it off well, but I was like, he knew he got it too.
You watch, he's gonna practice that song. He
That
ain't gonna mess
song,
up no
yeah,
more.
yeah, I guarantee
so,
that,
So
yeah.
big ups to Baby Wham, and then second place, Jaja Harden, Colton Brott, Emmanuel Miller, Edward Brott. Brott brothers looks like they tore it up. Junior boys traditional. Okay, forgive me. Hinhana Thomas, Davin Echohawk, Ansley Griffin III, Nevin Porter, and Julius Griffin. Junior boys grass, Clay Smith, Wallace Tony, Ashton Lyons, Keon Lyons. The twins made third and fourth.
Oh, yeah.
And then Parker Miller. Junior boys fancy, Deacon Miller, Derek Wright Jr., Jeffrey Baird Jr., Baby Jeff.
Oh, little dominant.
Xavier Spoonhunter, and Bishop Baker Griffin. Congrats to you boys. Teen Girls Applique, Diana Funmaker, Magdalena Cleveland, Marley Little Bear, Marilyn Purcell, and Zaylee Grant. Teen Girls Traditional, Michaela Bearrobe, Macy Hayes, Ruby James, Tatum Burgess, Lorian McCauley. Teen Girls Jingle, Mastowin Owen, Amari Bluestone, Talon Redboy, Alian
Hey.
Ileana Leonard.
You sound like
Teja Spoon Hunter.
bro. You sound like DJ Guaranteed and Coach Huge doing the winners of the Power last week.
Oh, I know. First place, Karis Miller, Selena.
You ready to quit?
Kekwata, Gabby Kenny, Matea McCauley, Mimi Coons. Oh, Mimi Coons made it. Teen Boys Woodland, Mizu Dolzal. Look at that, bro. Look, he schooled everybody up. First place, Mizu. Teen Boys Tradish, Elias Leonard.
That's how Coach used to win stuff. He's the only one in there. It was either first or last which he won.
Corbin, Alec, I'm just going to go Asia Gray Eagle, Heston Echo Hawk, Teen Boys Grass, Dakota, Howard, Joaquin Spotted Tail, Ryland Parker, Jess Rodriguez, Micah De Leon, Teens Boys Fancy, Jameson Hill, Pershing, third place Charlie Rice, fourth Luke Cloud, fifth place Xavier Whiteshirt, Junior Women's Shondine Long, Dacia Warrington, Geraldine Baird, Jasmine Collins, Kelly Woodley, Junior Women's Northern Tradish, Shoshana Key, Nelena Gray Eyes, Nina Lastly, Tamo Thomas, Sharon Pond, Junior Women's Tradish, Jada White Cloud, Tara Good Fox, Nuka Yar Holler, Ryan White Cloud, Reve Dick, Junior Women's Jingle, Jalea White, Joaquin Yila Claremont, Asha Tiber, Shoshana Jack, Shania Redall, Junior Women's Fancy, Etosh Bird, Sarah Bointy, Charlize, Sage Jack, Paula Cloud, Junior Men's Woodland, Francis De La Burrow, Daniel Schofield, Peyton Pelkey, Lewis Cock Jr., Cordell Funmaker. See, I had trouble with that one name and I couldn't even read Cordell Funmaker. All right, Junior Men's Tradish, Cameron Chase, Leland Rice, Milik Wanati, Amos Owen, Evander Galvin, Hope Nephew Evander, Junior Men's Straight, Avery Fields, Tyron Lastly, Jonathan, fourth place, Wyatt Patty, Ross Victors, Junior Men's Grass. Holy smoke, I'm just going to keep on reading.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. I should have just said, hey, congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, congratulations, everybody. We already heard this last
Anyway,
week.
we're running low on time. So anyway, congratulations. The rest of them, sorry I didn't get through all of them. But I do want to say Junior Men's Fancy. Silas White Buffalo was the other name that we was talking about earlier for the Fancy Dance Contest. So congrats all you
y'all.
guys for all the places. And yeah, it was a heck of a powwow, man, watching all these dancers dance. And there were a lot of real legends going up against other legends. So it was a good one for Power Time. Thanks, guys. All right, B-Luv, sorry about that.
To your vacation now. Now you go. I shared with the big voice that tsunami that hit Hawaii after that 8.8 earthquake. So I don't know. Beth can probably play that and
As the prelude, as the intro.
as an intro. Yeah,
As an
this is
intro.
just a little heads up, everybody. Warning. This is pretty bad. So if you guys got kids in there, let them be aware. Go ahead, Beth. Bust it out.
Let's bust it out. It better be.
It is.
Rated
Watch,
G,
turn it up.
too,
It
for-
is. It's
okay.
only like 10 seconds. Listen on me.
That was it. That's about it too. That's about it too. Hey, but I do gotta that was a good intro, man. Let me get into it because we got back yesterday and like so far, being at work and then just maybe the DG is the only place I've been so far. I met with a whole bunch of people, and everybody that I've met with so far all said we were praying for you, bro. Praying for you guys. So I'm just gonna get into that story a little bit. Then I'll get into the basketball tournament. So on last Tuesday, we landed in Honolulu went up to the Airbnb, got our spot. Everybody's ready to eat because we've been on a plane for 10 hours, and so we head out. As soon as we get out to the streets of Waikiki, the siren goes off, a loud siren. You guys haven't heard a loud siren until you heard a tsunami siren. And then everybody's phones all went off at the same time. My family, everybody has phones. Their phones all went off. We all looked at them, and we looked down the street. Everybody were putting their phone to their face because everybody got the same message. And the message was, warning, tsunami on its way. And we freaked out. And like, we didn't know what to do, time this, nothing like that. He was like, what happened, And and we were wondering, we were walking on the street, and me and Jess were kind of panicking, we had all these kids with us, that we're responsible for, and we're like, the tsunami coming, what are we gonna do? And we literally were panicking, like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Looking around, should we go to the store? Should we get stuff? What's gonna happen? And while we were panicking, we were looking around, and nobody was doing anything. They were continuing on, walking down. They looked at their phones like another one, or something. And so we couldn't understand why nobody else was panicking except for us.
Yeah.
So anyway, as the day's going on, we do get to the store. 7-Eleven made a killing. We kind of think 7-Eleven was the ones that were responsible for the panic.
Warning?
Yeah, because every other place in Waikiki shut down. They have ABC stores, little grocery stores all over the place. All these franchise restaurants everywhere closed down.
Yeah.
One place opened though, all the 7-Elevens, and they were packed too. So I think that was a pretty good idea by the founders of 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Bib made a killing.
as it was going on, as this time was coming up, the news was getting on and saying, okay, everybody take cover, everybody head to the hills, evacuation. So a lot of the people, the kind of like on 28 days later, there was no traffic on the way into town, but out of town, it was traffic jam all the way.
Yeah.
And so
Independence Day.
But we were on the 15th floor, and we were probably about a good 3/4 of a mile away from the shore, right? You could still see it from the 15th floor. But anyway, it's at 7:20 that the tsunami was going to hit, so we made sure that all the ball players, everybody was up in our room up on the 15th floor, and we waited, and we waited, and we waited.
We've seen your 13-minute video.
I know. I wasn't really hoping something would happen, but because I was going live, I was hoping at least show something,
Yeah, we showed it.
but all the prayers that everybody had said, over here back home, for the kids, for the family, for all the people that went out there to Hawaii, all the prayers are so, we're so grateful and thankful for those prayers, because word is that that it missed us. It went around, or however it missed Hawaii, the islands out there. But it was pretty scary though, because never had anything like, obviously around here have something like that happen. Tornadoes are probably the worst that we can get around here, and that happens around us, but not here. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But it was a scary experience. But after the fact, all hindsight, nothing happened. So it was all right.
That's good.
It was all right. So
I put on Facebook too. I said, I was trying to be sarcastic. I said, get to the nearest volcano.
I know.
High ground. Get to the nearest volcano.
The volcano actually erupted the 2 days before we went out there.
Gosh.
And so it was right around the same time. And stuff
None
like
of this
that,
stuff happened when Obama was president. Don't have nothing to do with it.
But yeah, so anyway, so that was the drama out there. Other than that, it was a great time. Best showing some pictures. We went to a Polynesian show up there. Saw the fire dancers. They're actually cooking that hog underneath the ground right now with those leaves and stuff. She's showing the videos. So we got a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, and I'm gonna put something together and then send it out there so everybody can kind of experience what the boys experienced.
Cool.
Like that part up there, B-Luv, they have a coconut tree climber, and he did all that stuff right in front of everybody. So just a whole, we can have a whole show on just that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna put something together for the viewers, and I'll post it
on coconut climbing.
On coconut climbing, and so anyway, B-Luv, that was that.
Yeah.
And we went out there for a basketball tournament. You know, the Indigenous Hoops League, actually the coordinators of the tournament. They're the ones that, you know, went out to Hawaii and got all the schools as partners and other people as partners to come help and stuff like that. And so our team, we originally had 11 guys on our roster. Only 6 showed up, so we were short, but we still had a good core of three-point shooters. Everybody knows how to play defense, and we had a couple of big men with us too. So we had a pretty solid team for having 6 players. And we went 2-1 in the tournament. There were 2 pool play games. We went 1-1 in pool play. The team that got second place, we lost to them by 4 points, and then we won our other 2 games. That was like there was only a couple complaints that I had about the tournament. I was trying to complain so much, but the thing was that, you know, we traveled all the way out there for this big tournament, and then we only got 3 games.
Wow.
So 3 games for, you know, of all the money that we ended up spending and raising and stuff, that was kind of weak. You know, even the boys said, man, we should have at least got to play a couple more games, you know. And so maybe just something out there for the Indigenous Hoops League, that, you know, you have people travel that far, then at least do a 4-game guaranteed or something,
how many
you know.
teams were in your division?
I believe there were originally 12 teams, and I think half of them showed.
So
Half of them
6?
showed. There were 16 show up.
And if you get round robin.
Exactly. That's what I thought too. Round robin, let everybody play each other.
Yep.
You know, spread the tournament out with the 3 days that they had. Spread it out for the 3 days. Let them play 2 games, or like 1 game on Friday, 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday. That's easy, you know. And then pick a champ after that.
Yeah, just with total points.
That would be. And so then it goes on to the actual gameplay of the tournament was great. We played 3 teams. They were all from Hawaii.
Nice.
So we played 3 Hawaiian teams. 2 of the teams were real respectful. One of them, the first game we played, they were trying to run their mouth and stuff, and I told my boys, just don't do it. We didn't come out here for that. And I'd had to remind their coaches that, hey, you're our host. You guys should be treating us better than this right here. Even though, you know, you don't care who we are, we came out here to have a good time.
Did you beat them?
Yeah, we beat shit up.
Well, then
we beat them. Sorry about that.
Can we edit that?
Edit that out, please. But we did though. We handled it, and then after the fact, I must have made their coach kind of feel guilty about how he was talking to us, because after I said, you know, that we have respect for you guys, trying to deal with this in a respectful manner. You guys are a host. You should be respectful to us. You know, we come out here. If you guys were in Nebraska, I said, if you guys are in Nebraska, we'd be taking you guys out to eat. We'd be feeding you guys, trying to make sure that you guys were taken care of, not this right here. So anyway, all said and done, after the game, he come up, apologized, and they had some cookie crumble, crumble cookies.
Yeah.
He gave us a dozen cookies they must have been for their team, but they must have felt bad because they were running their mouths and stuff. So anyway,
and then that's perfect how you know, just like what Pops always told us growing up. We said it before on the show. Let your ball playing, let your game, let that do your talking for you.
yeah.
You know, let that do it. And then you guys blew them out or beat them. So that good thing.
Yeah, and we did it in a respectful way. It was just, you know, losing to somebody from Nebraska. You know, for them it was kind of not what they planned.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I would have said something afterwards.
I know
Like
you
what,
would.
what's your boy's name that come from South Sioux? Big fella.
Perez.
Yeah. He wondered how come he didn't say nothing, because remember when he hit that shot against
Oh, yeah.
those mouthy guys out
Yeah.
of Lincoln.
No, believe me, a couple of my boys want to say something, but
Yeah.
trying to do that, you know. And so the tournament ended up pretty good. I mean, all after the fact, you know, it was good. Good 3 games. The boys were all happy that, you know, they played. But I'm gonna tell you about something out there in Hawaii. Those gyms, bro, they're open. Like they're built like in this building. You would have open vents around the entire building, so circulation can get out and then get in. There's no AC, and the doors are open. Like it's just like
How was it? Hot in there? Or was it hot out there?
hot and humid in those gyms.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think I don't know the boys are in pretty good shape. They've been training all summer.
Yeah.
But they've never been training. They've been training in the gym.
Yeah.
Unless some of the boys go out to the field with you, Nick, that they've been training in the gym most of the time.
I know Chris and Kimi did, because they did that right after we got back from football camp.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit, not a whole
They
lot.
might have had a little bit of. Yeah, you see the gym, how it's set up in there. There's vents that are up and on the top over there, where it's just open, like air can get out, air can get in, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the games were hot, and it was.
So even if you guys won all your games, you're still only 3 games?
Yep.
Wow.
So there was two pools in both both pools. The 2 teams that were undefeated played for the ship. The 2 teams that played or they got 1-1 played for third.
Third, okay.
And then the last 2 they played for fifth.
And what you guys end up doing?
We got third.
Oh, okay.
The team. Oh, check this out. So something pretty cool that I thought about doing when I first got out there. The first team we played was one of the select teams out there. They had not the first team, the last team we played in the third place game. But it was the first coach that I met out there. We met in the parking lot and we kind of chopped it up, told him where he's from, stuff. Kind of made a friend out in the parking lot, you know.
Sure.
And we ended up having to play those guys for the third place game. So it was before the game already a respectful game. On the screen right now, that's the game that we're talking about right there. Those guys there, I did a jersey swap with those guys before the game. And so that coach out there, he has a Warpath jersey now with the star quilts, number 1.
Oh, okay.
And then they gave me one of their Ohana jerseys. I can't remember what their team name is called, but it's a select team, and they got Hawaiian designs and stuff on them.
Nice.
Pretty dope, man.
Wow,
so
that's pretty cool,
So
bro.
I wanted to make sure and do that with 1 or 2 of the teams out there, so we could have Warpath out there. You know, we have a Warpath jersey out there circulating. You know, also have a Grey Wolf Singers T-shirt floating around out there, and then I told Red Wing Thomas too. I just bought a Mata Pejuta T-shirt that I got at their pile out there, and I kind of gave that one away to some people up there too. So we got some Midwest native stuff kind of circulating out there.
Nice.
You know, hopefully they'll be wearing it and represented out there too.
That's cool, bro.
And then B-Luv, there's a picture right there. There's our third place picture we took. We took it out there by the ocean. We got the beloved Winnebago, Tribe of Nebraska flag right there, representing out there in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hey, that's a good call right there. Who's the kid in the back?
Let's see. Go back one, Beth. Oh, hey, so that's another thing I gotta bring up. So the kid back there behind me and Raheem there, that is a Greg Smith Jr. He actually is stationed out there in Hawaii. He's in the military.
Oh,
And so he graduated from Walt Hill last year.
Oh, okay.
And so he finished boot camp and he got stationed out there. So he's out there for 3 years.
You gonna play?
No, I ain't cheating like that.
Not no more.
Come on, Bear Kennedy.
Don't
Bring a Bear Kennedy.
Don't make him bring it up.
But young relative Greg Smith, he showed up to the second game, or in between the first and second game, and then he hung out with us the rest of the time he was out there, you know. And I do know that he is lonely out there because us homeboys, some of his boys from high school that he played ball against and stuff, were down there, and man, he didn't want to leave them, you know.
Oh,
and then then our boys wanted him to stick around too. He was on his weekend out there while we was there, so he spent all his time with us, you know.
Nice.
And then we had to say goodbye, drop him back off at the base, and headed back to the airport though. But so let Greg Smith Sr. know. We took care of the boy a little bit out there, man. I was glad he got to hang out with us.
That's cool, bro.
And that flag that we had out there, I folded that up and I gave that to Greg, so he has the flag out there.
Sure.
And, he has
cool,
now he has an Omaha tribal flag and a Winnebago tribal flag in his what do you call it, his barracks.
Yep.
So representing.
Good one, bro.
Representing. So so we're back. We got third place out there in Indigenous Hoops. I kind of had to email them and say, hey, we took third place in that third place game. Do we get any award, or do we have any alternate team? Is there anything that we're waiting on? And they text me back and said, no, first place, only ones that get some, basically. I said, oh, okay. And then so I said, oh, my bad. And I sent them a picture of their own flyer. And I said, my bad. It's just that your flyer says awards for first to third place.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. So about 20 minutes later, an email comes out to everybody, all the coaches in there. He said, all right, everybody, second and third place, we got awards for you. But they're just giving out basketballs.
Oh, yeah.
They're just giving out basketballs, ones that they didn't sell.
Well, you know what? Honestly, bro, it sounds to me like I wouldn't even go back out there no more.
Not for that one unless they get it better organized.
I mean,
and stuff.
and then like what that happened for the high school, what happened to the old guys, what happened to the little ones.
Oh yeah,
You know, they do
I
that
heard
for everybody.
I heard on the first night, the very first night, the Friday night of games, at one of the high schools, the open men's division, there's a fight broke out. They shut the gym down.
Really?
Yeah, and so the referees out there were just like any other refs from. You go to Sioux City refs, you play a Sioux City team.
Yeah.
Sioux City teams are gonna get the calls.
Yeah.
Out there, Hawaii teams, Hawaii refs.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it's a good experience, and all the boys gotta say, hey, I've been in Waikiki Beach, or I've been down to Honolulu, I've been to Hawaii in my life. I'm not gonna go play in that little tournament no more. I mean, because to me it sounds like all the trouble, all the fundraising, all this and all that, and then you go to play in that tournament for 3 games. They should have made all that stuff clear.
And that was actually the only complaint was the 3 games. You know, if we'd have got to play 4 games, you know, or more, it'd have been good.
Or them following up on what's on their flyer.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, and I think that just for
That was the first year they're
it was
having
the
it?
first year they're having it
Okay.
out there, and so I think like what do you say? You gotta try to weigh out the goods and the bads and try to come up with something good in the middle. And so they gotta have their complaints, and then their props too. You know, for getting all those people out there. I did see a number of natives down around the Waikiki Beach area too, and I was wearing my Warpath medallion, so everybody who was native, they kind of you know, from a distance, where you guys from, you know?
Yeah.
So a lot of people from Arizona and Washington, New Mexico,
That's cool.
you know. So
Cool, man. Good
anyway,
one,
so it was good, and I wouldn't mind going back, you know, just as long as they kind of revamp their tournament and stuff like that. I think it's a perfect thing. You know? But I would like to, just a suggestion, I would like to go and instead of them saying, hey, Waikiki Beach, that's where the host hotels are. No, there's about 7-8 miles from the schools. I'd say go do it closer to the schools and let Waikiki Beach be something you can go to, you know, because like personally, like hanging out and visiting those teams from Hawaii, I would rather go have a feast with those guys than go downtown Waikiki and eat, you know.
Yeah.
I'd have a feast with the home people, you know.
Sure.
That's just kind of how I am though.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll talk about that later on down the road. All right, so and so Coach Nick is up here with us in the show today, and I know that he wants to definitely get out there a lot of information for the football team. I know conditioning just started today,
Yesterday.
and then we got other things coming up. I know you talked with the cross country coach, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you take the mic for all to kind of give the viewers and the listeners a little bit of information about maybe even some of the kids that are still debating if they're trying to go out for football or not, you know, because I know there's a lot of kids that maybe football season starts and then they're like, man, I should have went out. Man, I wanted to go out, but it was too late. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to get those guys in there.
Yeah, I mean, not just football. I mean, if you're just
Yeah.
a kid at Winnebago Public School, nothing better to do, go out for a sport. Go out for cross country. Go out for golf. Go out for football. Go out for volleyball. Do something and just kind of be a part of something bigger than yourself. Because somebody I saw have an effect on that was Aaron Hewlett. Never did sports in his life. Goes out for wrestling last year. Makes a bunch of friends. They get him go out for track. And they get him go out for football. And, you know, now the kid's playing 3 sports for me.
Nice.
And, you know, he's got a lot more friends. His social circle's bigger. I've seen him come out of his shell a lot more. Just so much good things having a sense of community like that can do for you.
Man, that sounds good there, Nick. So Aaron Hewlett, you said?
Yep.
Big shout out to Aaron Hewlett, man. But those kind of stories I like to hear. You know, those are those stories where me and you, we can't control that. That has to do with them and their friends, you know. And that's big. That's huge.
Yep.
And so football season, you know, you guys started conditioning. You want to like maybe give the listeners your times, days, and what you expect?
Okay, so we are going at 11:30 tomorrow. That's our last day of conditioning for this week. Just because I think Friday is going to be a little hotter. It's a little more unpredictable.
Yeah.
So we're going tomorrow at 11:30. If you're kind of on the fringe about it, come check it out. You know, we knew going into this year, you know, the student population wasn't that high, so we knew we were gonna have like low numbers. A lot of you guys that I know are out and aren't there, get down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as football, we start mandatory practice Monday.
On Monday.
Yep, it's getting closer.
So I'm just gonna tell the viewers, like if your son's out for football or daughter, and their friends are not, try to talk your kid into talking their friends into it, because that could be the difference, you know. Just for an example, like you just gave an example, my son Raheem. Hey, here we go. Nah, I was kidding. No, but he was out for cross country his freshman and sophomore year, but most of his classmates and his friends are out for football, and he's like one of the only ones in his class that is doing cross country. So he's like, well, there's a possible chance that we're gonna win this thing next year. So I'm gonna go out for football. I'm gonna lift weights this summer. I'm gonna train this summer, and so that's what he plans on doing. And so like, and I know he's not the only one. There's others that are, you know, that plan to go out for football that were out for cross country. So I'm just hoping that they all do go out for football and get that training in, you know, because you guys can use all the help you can get. And I know you guys got a solid squad, but like you throw extra numbers in there, that's what you want, you know.
Especially the ones that are fast like that. And you can use them on the line and use them as a receiver, you know, if they got good hands playing basketball. And, you know, they're tall. Then Rock's taller than most of them, you know, and then seemed like to me he's kind of got a good touch. He's fast. Fast. So.
He had a pretty good camp.
Yeah, good.
At the DSU, he had a pretty good camp out there.
That's what he was saying. They got the ball thrown to him. That's the thing is, quarterback got to throw the ball, you know. And when my other sons were coming up in high school, and they were playing wide receiver, they never got the ball thrown to them. It was hike, and then you get tackled. You know, you don't have too much time to throw, so it's kind of like a 1-2 step, and then just throw it. You know, but you guys got an excellent line this year. I can't wait to see how the passing game goes. You know,
so that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it is.
Even the game in general. I mean, because of the line, those guys, Doxy and Tiny Baby, open up the line, open the holes.
Chris Perez down there.
Oh, he's down there now too. Yeah.
Who else we're missing? There's another big one down here.
Kendrick.
And
then on top of that, I mean, you still got G-Boy.
Oh, G-Boy too. So you got a solid
line right
strong linemen right there, you know. As long as their assignments are being taught the right way, I don't see why not. You know, we should definitely make some noise this year, you know.
Again,
I'm not gonna go and start like, you know, trying to do a prelude to the championship or nothing like that, because it's always bad luck. But you know, I can't wait till the season starts, because I'll be making those trips too. You know, boys weren't out for football last year, so I missed a lot of trips up there. But you know, Raheem will be out this year, so I think the furthest trip is
Pine Ridge.
Pine Ridge
Twice.
Pine Ridge twice.
Yep, Pine Ridge and St. Francis.
I'll probably be watching that one from home.
Pine Ridge and St. Francis. St. Francis is on Pine Ridge.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna. No, actually, St. Francis, Rosebud.
Rosebud.
Yeah, because we've been hooping up there.
Eagle Butte is about the same distance.
Eagle Butte's here though.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
This year we're playing at Pine Ridge, St. Francis, Lower Brill, and Todd County.
Todd County and St. Francis are in the same area.
Yep.
So.
And, yeah. Well, that sounds like a good schedule to me. Hey, I was gonna ask you about your schedule. So you kind of answered. What about first games? When's the first
is
game?
The 28th, I believe.
Of September?
First game is August 28th.
August 28th?
Yep.
Man, football's right here.
September.
I know.
Season
I know.
over with.
3 weeks away.
Well, I said that because that's so close, and football is here. You know, football is here. So, all right, I can't wait, man. I'm definitely gonna.
It'll be here versus Cheyenne Eagle Butte on Thursday the 28th.
Thursday the 28th, you guys. Cheyenne Eagle Butte's gonna be coming into town, and definitely try to fill those stands, man.
I'm thinking. What is it? An early game? Usually they do those ones kind of early.
Yeah, like the teams that travel far, we do them earlier in the day. That way they have time to get back.
Yeah, feed everybody and get them back. And then you get time for the rest of us. We get time to set up for the Husker game. That's Husker's first game too.
That same night.
That same night.
Oh, let's go, man! And that's what you asked about how early it is.
Yeah.
You might have to be one eye over here and one eye over here, like you usually are.
I think last year when we went to Red Cloud, Coach Welsh had his TV on the bus.
Oh,
we
really?
were watching the Husker game on our way back.
Oh, nice.
Hot spotted the TV and everything.
Hey, that's good. But that's something. That's the hot spot that TV.
Yeah, that's smart.
Oh man, all right, that sounds like a plan. So football season coming up. We're definitely going to be out there. Big Voice is going to be following you guys around. doing pictures, videos, and making sure that our shows during the week a little bit more active on the screen, you know. So yeah, definitely gonna be following. So definitely share videos, pictures, and even like on your way home after a game, maybe even send me something, like, you know, since it's fresh in your head, that I can use for the show on the upcoming episodes. So we'll do something like that.
Cool.
And then hold on, he wanted us to make sure and say something for cross country, because I know he talked to Coach Bono.
Yep.
Yep. So
Because cross country is coming up, and last year Winnebago had a pretty big team last year. Not sure what the number is going to look like this year, but they've been practicing for or conditioning for like the last 2 weeks maybe.
So cross country conditioning tomorrow at 3. They're kind of playing by feel on Friday too, because it's supposed to be really hot. Their mandatory practice also starts Monday.
Okay, good.
With volleyball, they started conditioning this week. They are going tomorrow and Friday at 8 p.m. or at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
They've had pretty good numbers. I've kind of been around the school. Coach Kluber's been sending up to the weight room to try and get in better shape before volleyball season starts. I talked with her a little bit, and that's kind of something we want to implement, is trying to at least make sure they're in the weight room throughout the season.
Yeah, good, bro. I think that's the first time I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for girls volleyball.
Yeah.
So I'm down for that. You know, I'm gonna be supporting that all the time. You know, any of those things. So
And who's doing that? You're gonna be in there for that?
Yep.
Coach Kluver.
As much as I can.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know if my granddaughter Cassidy's in there or not. I'm gonna have to get her, make sure she's going. She's
Yeah.
been pretty.
So I think
Good.
this week, just because it's conditioning, you know, teachers are starting in. It's a lot going on right now. It's like, all right, you guys just have to make it up there twice at some point this week. But I think next week she's gonna start making it more of a part of practice.
I see. Good.
That'd be good. That would be good.
Cool.
I guess I just got one last question then, Coach Nick, and then we can like give you the mic just to kind of do a summary. But coaching staff for the football, because remember Trayvon was on. He said he's not.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the coaches this year for the football squad?
So it'll be myself, Coach Welsh, Coach Benny, and new to the staff is Coach Brumman. So he's going to be doing a lot more of the offensive line stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because for some reason I heard Dusty wasn't coming back either, but maybe that was just just something that happened, or just a word or something like that happened later on after last year or something. But I'm glad Dusty's back, because he's been there for years, you know.
Yeah.
The kids kind of already know what's kind of his game plan is and stuff.
I talk about it with him here and there because he started coaching my senior year.
Your senior year?
Yep, senior year of high school.
Man, is that when they had black and white TVs back then?
Yep.
Yep. Well, shout out to all the coaches, man. You know, it's going to be a big season. It's going to be a long season, you know, and then we're going to try to make sure and spotlight all the goods and help you guys out on getting you guys up here, and maybe discuss like other things that the kids need to hear to kind of help with the bads, you know. Discipline, I know, is real key when it comes to football. Well, all sports, but football, you really got to be disciplined, you know.
Yep.
Because if you're not disciplined, you can get hurt. So.
Or you can have dumb penalties like that championship game
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that's probably like for me and B-Luv, especially like after that championship game, guys, make sure this year tell these boys, you know, because they know that they're playing against other natives, that they're like this all the time. It's just a thing that happens, but we can't do that, you know, because you have to remind them that this is why we didn't win the championship last year. It's
Only
reason why.
Yep.
Only reason why.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, but I'm fired for you guys anyway. So.
Me too.
So Coach Nick, if there's anything else you want to add on to the stuff that you already kind of told us, give you the microphone. If not, then maybe give some shout outs, and then we can call it a night.
Cool.
If you're not out for football, get off football. If you're not out for cross country, get off cross country. If you're not out for volleyball, get off for volleyball. If you're not out for golf, get off for golf.
Yeah, go.
Golf starting August 11th, 4 p.m.
August 11th, 4
Yep.
p.m., ladies. And it is just ladies during the fall season. The boys will be
Boys are in the spring.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So-
cool.
All right, any shout outs?
I'm in school starting up. Shout out to all the teachers. Shout out to all the coaching staff. I know a lot of them do it all. having to balance that time away from their families. So appreciate each and every one of the people that has a hand in the education field.
Nice.
Good on B-Luv.
I'll get a shout out to Tony Woods because he don't know how to cook anything, and he's always on our Facebook talking crap. So Tony Woods,
shout out to him for that.
Tony, this is your shout out for your gross food that you cook. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
I'll just read this thing. That's right. So I get the last word, boy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give a shout out. One last shout out here. Shout out to DJ Bessamy is in the house. She's always on the ones and twos, making everybody look good on here, you know. But DJ Bessamy, she got, I would say, a promotion. So she's gonna take over the Winnebago newspaper. Say congrats, DJ Bess. And they couldn't have picked the most perfect person.
Congrats, you sell
One last one.
out.
Thanks, y'all.
One last one.
One last one.
Shout out to our athletic director, Adam Tranmer. I know he's got a lot on his plate right now. Just shout out to him, doing the best he can. He is setting up meetings next week for parents to come in and meet the coaching staffs.
Really?
Yep, that's something
Okay.
he started last year. He's always done for wrestling, and he just wants to do it that way. Parents can have a clear line of communication. Who's coaching my kid?
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That I mean, for other sports, it hasn't been done. So that'd be a great thing to start, and hopefully they can keep that same thing going for years to come. So that's good. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. You just listened to another episode of the Big Voice Sports Talk Show, The Show.
You are now dialed in to the Big Voice,